Just wanted to share my thoughts in terms of everything that's going on with the TikTok ban. So it's not necessarily that our data has been compromised, which compromises our national security, but the potential of which that it could, because the parent company is based out of China. So can the Chinese government force them to give up our information, right? While we don't really buy all that, especially with the amount of the government interference in regards to meta services, we could accept that. We could accept that argument, except when we have people, government officials, as they support this ban, are buying stock, meta stock, like tens of thousands of dollars in meta stock. Some of them recently bought it. Some of them have had stock since 2017 and 2018. So it's accumulated over time. Then it forces everyone in the TikTok community to be like, is it really about personal data then? Because it's looking a lot like money. So then it gets funny, because the TikTok community in itself is funny in general. So they decide to flock to RedNote, a Chinese app that can be subpoenaed to pull data. Everything that they feared, right? We all flock to this app, which isn't banned. But then it goes further than that. The TikTok community is like, we want to hurt their pockets. So what if we all band together and started deleting meta apps, which include Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Business Suite, Local, stuff like that? It doesn't hurt their pockets right away. Deleting the apps right now just simply sends a message like, look at what we're capable of doing. In order to effectively affect the stock and make the stock drop, they anticipate if everybody really held out, it could drop 25%, which, based on the amount of money in the shares, that's like $250 billion. But that's like high end, what could be expected, right? In order to effectively make an impact on the stocks, you're going to have to hold out for about 4 months for the quarterly report in order for those numbers to show and to freak people out enough to try to sell. Not enough people are going to be freaked out. And plus, there's also the idea that TikTok isn't really going to be banned, that with the new administration coming in, that they're not actually going to uphold it, or they're going to have like another stay in another 90 days or whatever to fix their decision, or a possible buyout, right? So no matter what we do at this point in time, it's not going to affect Meta stock. But the numbers in itself is going to show like a little bit of solidarity, where it's like, here's what the American people are capable of doing when you try to force them to do something. If you're saying, I want to take TikTok away, why don't you guys just go to Facebook? Well, we don't want to. Most of us already still have Facebook's accounts, but we don't want to continue using those services because it looks like you're doing this for money. It's like sticking it to the man, right? This whole thing, us all going to RedNote, us deleting the meta apps, it's literally just like a show of solidarity and being like, look at what we are capable of doing when you piss off the American people. Because this isn't just about entertainment, okay? It's not about, people making funny videos. The amount of money in TikTok that was built off of like small businesses, TikTok shop, how much it's going to affect the American economy, your everyday family running their businesses. And now that's gone. And for those people, they don't have the freedom to do that. They don't have the freedom to just go to, delete all meta services and only use these apps. They don't have that ability because their income, their lifestyle is now based on being an influencer or selling products, being an affiliate marketer or anything like that, or even just promoting their business. They can't afford to just delete meta. They can't afford to get rid of Facebook. They can't afford to get rid of Instagram. They have to use those services. They're being forced to do so. And for our government officials to be like, just go and use it, you're forcing the American public to use a specific app that gets you more money in stocks. And that's where people are pissed off. Even the people that have to use Meta because their life depends on it, for their family, for their finances, for their business, they have no choice. And that in itself is sad.